Hello and welcome. It is currently Friday, August 22nd, 2025 at 4:27 a.m. Recording in St. Louis, I'm Aaron Wills. This is a random rambling video. Along with welcoming you to my channel, allow me to thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe before sharing this video and turning on the post notification bell. I just woke up. It's in the middle. I'm not up for the day, so this is kind of the middle of the night for me. It's 4:30, but I mean, some people get up at this time for their jobs, but not me. I don't have a job. I don't go to school. I have no responsibilities. I'm disabled. But so this is the middle of the night for me. I was sleeping. I just woke up and decided I'd pop up and make a video. I noticed a very kind comment from Scotty Butters as I was looking through my views and comments. He just left. He had just left a very kind comment to me saying, keep it up. And he said basically some videos hit better than others, and that some will get more views and others will get less views, but just keep it up and my channel will grow. I hope that's the case. And so I thank you, Scotty Butters, for that kind comment. And I thank you for what you do for my channel. And I just thank you for watching and commenting. As you know, views and likes and comments and help get your channel spread. It helps with recommendations to other people. YouTube will recommend your videos to other people if you get a lot of likes, a lot of comments, and a lot of views. And I've been getting those recently. And thanks to you, Scotty Butters. Very, very much thanks to you. And so I wanted to thank you again in my video. And I wanted to say God bless you. And I can't wait until Tuesday so I can tune in and check out your music. I already listened to your cover of Thank You on YouTube. And I really enjoy your music. So I'm definitely going to tune in for your live show on Tuesday, I'm sorry. And I'm looking forward to getting in the chat and talking to some of your viewers and mixing it up with some of your viewers. And mixing it up sounds bad. It sounds like a bar fight, doesn't it? I don't want to mix it up with anybody. In that sense, but I'm just talking about, I don't even know what the expression is. I thought it was something like mix it up. But then that reminds me of, I think they also say that about someone getting in like a fight. You mixed it up with so-and-so in a bar. You, by the way, and I don't mean to offend you, but you look like you're no stranger to an occasional bar fight yourself. I shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I just imagine you as being a rough, scruffy person that can handle himself. Hope that's not offensive to you. And it's not just a beard. Well, yeah, it is just a beard. Sorry. Alright. I'm going to continue on with this video. Like I said, this is the middle of the night but video recording for me. I don't stream, I just record videos, but I've considered starting to live stream. I think that'd be fun, but I just don't think I'd get very many views. But I'm going to start doing it sometime soon. Now that I have over 300 viewers, 300 subscribers, I'll just let them know when I'm going to start streaming, and then hopefully some of them will join in to chit-chat with me, and watch my video, my stream. I don't even know how to set OBS up for live stream. But I'll have to Google it. I Google it, but I'll check it out on YouTube, and then I'll know how to do it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm going to strongly consider starting to live stream. I have already strongly considered it. Now I'm going to look up into how to do it. And if I decide to do it, I don't know what time you're watching this now, but I wouldn't be streaming at 4:30 in the morning on a Friday morning. I'm sure of that. But I know I have to stream at the same time on the same day, usually every week. I guess that's what most people do, and that's what works out best. So I would announce what day and time I'm going to start streaming if I make that decision to do so. All right. I don't know if I have anything more to say in this video. I just really decided to pop in here and, I don't know. If nothing else, I wanted to talk about the fact that Scotty Butters had left me that kind comment. I wanted to acknowledge that on video again. He sounds like a very dear, kind man. I'm looking forward to watching his live streams and getting to know him better. There is a rumor going around, you may have heard it, about King Cobra JFS being dead. This isn't the first time the rumor of that has gone around on Reddit and other places, on YouTube. Yeah, apparently, due to his health and his lifestyle, many people have spread the rumor before that he's passed away. But these rumors are a little stronger than in the past because there was there's no question that somebody in in the area of his dwelling, either in his apartment complex if he lived in an apartment, or in his trailer park if he lived in a trailer. I don't know what type of dwelling he lives in, but someone passed away in his apartment complex or in the area in which he lives. Somebody passed away. And the rumor is that it was King Cobra JFS, Josh Saunders. Joshua Fay Saunders. Not Saunders, Saunders. Joshua Fay Saunders. What's that? What'd you say, Kenny? Have I been up all night? No, I slept a little bit. I just woke up a little bit ago and now I'm making a video. Why are you awake? My roommate just woke up and asked me if I've been up all night. And I told him if I heard my response to him. I told him I'd slept a little bit, but I'm up now. I'm making a video. It's 4:38 in the morning. Let's see. This makes sense. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what time I started, so I grabbed the correct video file when I upload this. In the past, I've gotten the wrong video file, and then I give it I give it a title, and it makes nothing. It makes no sense with the video. Or in the past, I've grabbed the wrong file that I didn't mean to upload it. I didn't even mean to upload at all. It was either a file that, I don't know, had me in practicing my intro, which I do quite often because I still can't get it. I say the same thing for the most part every time I start a video, and I still can't get it right. So sometimes I accidentally push record, and then I begin recording, not recording, no, not on purpose, but I begin, practicing, rehearsing my intro, and I'll get that on recording sometimes, and then grab the wrong file, grab that file. I've done that where I grab that file on accident, and it's embarrassing. I watch the video back to see, how the video went, which I always do. I watch all of my videos back. And then I realize it's just me rehearsing my intro, and it's just embarrassing. What's that? No, he's right back to sleep. He does that a lot. He'll wake up in the middle of the night like this and just call something out, and I'll ask him what he said, and then and then he's right back to snoring. My roommate, that is. Not the voices in my head. Well, fortunately, I have no voices in my head. My former roommate talks about how absolutely annoying they are. He hears voices. He has voices in his head constantly, he says. He says they're just absolutely, I don't even know the word, beyond annoying. What's a stronger word than annoying? That means annoying. I would say that he says they drive him crazy, but he's already crazy. Well, he's paranoid schizophrenic. I guess that's crazy. I won't say his name because I don't think I'm allowed to say his name. There's HIPAA laws. But my former roommate hears voices and is a paranoid schizophrenic, and he talks about how he hears voices constantly and how it drives him crazy. So I pray for him and I have prayed for him that, these voices go away, but I don't think they're ever going to go away. I think he's stuck with these. They give him medicine to suppress the voices, but he says it doesn't work. Sometimes at night he says he gets a little relief from them for a while, and then they come right back. Sometimes he talks to them. I hear him talking to the voices in his head. He also thinks that it's God talking to him. And he'll ask questions like, quite often he'll say, "I'm not Jesus Christ, am I?" And I'm like, "No, you're not Jesus Christ." And he says, "Well, God told me I was Jesus Christ." I said, "No, I don't think God told you you were Jesus Christ." And he's like, "Yes, he did. He told me." I said, "No." I said, You're hearing voices. They're not God. I promise you. If it's anything, it's the devil talking to you. You are not Jesus Christ," I would tell him, and he wouldn't believe me. But I had to assure him that it was not God talking to him. I mean, God might talk to people. He may even talk to people where you hear him in your head. I talk to God all the time, and I think he speaks to me in ways that I don't hear him talking to me. Maybe he does talk to people that way, but not me. Maybe he talks to my ex-roommate that way, but he wouldn't tell him you're Jesus Christ. I'm sure of that. So I don't think that's God talking to him. I think that's the devil talking to him, probably. I tell him, I said, you need to ignore those voices that clearly aren't true. You have to decide what voices are true, and I'm sure they all sound. And in the past, he has tried to commit suicide because the voices tell him to. They tell him to kill himself, and they still do. And sometimes he talks about, he might as well just kill himself. And luckily, they've taken away all of his means of doing so. We are in the lockdown unit of the nursing home in which I live. I don't know why I'm on this floor. I've never had behavior issues in my past or currently. I've never been homicidal, nor have I ever been suicidal. So I don't know why I'm on the lockdown unit. But I'm allowed to come and go as I wish. So many people on this floor can't leave the floor without a staff member escorting them. Fortunately and understandably, I can come and go as I wish, although I'm on the lockdown unit is on the third floor here, and so there's elevators that I have to take the elevator up and down, and the elevator, I can't just get on the elevator and go. I have to get someone to key the elevator for me, which is kind of a pain in the butt from time to time, finding a staff member to key the elevator for you. Although, leaving the floor is never a problem for me. I don't have to ask permission. I don't have to wait for a staff member to escort me. But my roommate that I was talking about, luckily they've taken away all possibilities of him trying to commit suicide again because he talks about it frequently. Even though I moved out of that room, I'm in a new room, I still talk to him quite often. He's just right across the hall from us. And he still talks about how God talks to him and tells him to kill himself. I assure you, it's not God. To assure him it's not God telling him to kill himself. And he's like, well, the voices are telling me to kill myself. And I said, well, how do you know it's God? He's like, because they tell me it's God. I said, and God's not trying to tell you to kill yourself, sir. Well, I call him his name, but I'm not allowed to say his name. I almost slipped up a couple of times and said his name in this video, but I'll try not to do that. So pray for my roommate. I can't tell you his name, but God will know who you're talking about. If you say, please help Aaron's ex-roommate, former roommate, I guess you should say, get better and quit hearing the voices in his head and not to feel like he wants to commit suicide anymore. And they've been wanting to put me on the, take me off the lockdown unit, and put me on the second floor, which is the elevators come and go as you wish. You can go anywhere you want. Well, there's only one place to go down. You could go up, but you can't go up. You can't go up by yourself from the second floor. You have the freedom to leave the floor and go down to the first floor, which usually is when I'm leaving the third floor, I'm only going down to the first floor. I don't go over to the second floor for any reason ever. But like I said, I'm allowed to come and go as I wish to the first floor. But the activities are all on the first floor, and if I need to talk to someone in the business office, that's on the first floor as well. So I usually am leaving, or if I need to talk to the social worker, he's on the first floor. So if I'm leaving the third floor, which I'm allowed to do, whereas most residents on the third floor are not allowed to do, I'm usually going to the first floor. Well, I'm basically always going to the first floor. So if I were to live on the second floor where they want to put me, I could go to the first floor anytime I wanted. I just couldn't go up to the third floor anytime I wanted. Because the elevator from the second floor doesn't go up, it only goes down. Going down. I'm going down, down. It reminds me of Country Grammar by Nelly, who, by the way, is from St. Louis, like me, although I'm not a good rapper, I'm not rich like he, I'm sure. So I guess I've said all I wanted to say. It's been going on, well, it's been about 19 minutes right now. So going on 20 minutes, kind of. So I'm going to hang it up now. I'm going to tell you two fingers, A-Dub Club. Thank you so much for watching. Pizza rolls. See ya.